Good morning. Is my screen pinned? All of you can see my screen. Yes, all of you. Can you just?
Yes.
Okay. So, Anas, see this. You know how to make this, right?
Yes.
This you have done. Okay. Now, the same way, you just have to take marking on the OHP sheet. Okay. Mark the OHP sheet. You can just make the internal marking where you need to do the design. Now, the OHP sheet can be used one design here and the other one here. Okay. So, there's a lot of place. So, you can use it for two designs. So, just mark it. Okay. You have to just give me a moment. Now, if you have a marker, just do it. Just mark it. Mark the inside area of this cardboard frame that we have made, the inside area. Okay. Now, see, this is the marking that I have done. Can you see it? Too much of khichdi over here. It's difficult. Just 1 minute. Yeah. Can you see the design? Okay. So I made the internal marking. Okay. And then inside I have made a design. Now you can make a plain design with just black marker, like something like mandala or any design. Okay, this I have to yet color it. I haven't done it because 2-3 designs got spoiled somehow. So even this one, if you see, there's paint over here. So I'm going to redo the whole thing, but I'm sure and I hope that the rest of you have completed. Now this design, whatever design you want, you can make inside. I have used a micron waterproof pen, okay, micro tip pen. And I thought initially when I marked on it, see, if you can see, it just comes off. That is why I asked you all to get a permanent marker, because it just comes off, okay. If you just rub on it, it comes off. Now after making the design, you paint on it, okay, and then you have to stick it. Now when you cut the design, see to it that you use at least half a centimeter away from the marking, and then you cut this design, okay. Once the design is cut,
Ma'am, I painted my design, ma'am. I painted
excellent,
it from before.
excellent, Abdullah. Can you just show it to us so that all of us can see it?
Yes, ma'am. Wait, I will show you.
Okay. And now since we have used this cardboard, let me continue till then. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to paint this. Okay, so how you're going to paint it, that also I'll just show it to you. I'm going to use a white color. It's up to you what color you want to use.
Ma'am, Abdullah Patel, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, Abdullah. One second.
No, I'm actually on phone. That's why, ma'am. My Zoom, my laptop Zoom is not responding. So that's
No
why.
No problem. See, this is what I have asked you all to do. Okay. So on one page itself, you can make two designs. But I hope you have done the marking properly, Abdullah.
Yes, ma'am. I have taken it correct.
Okay,
the centimeter size you gave.
perfect. Very good. So once you paint it, uh, obviously you can use glass colors, or if you don't have glass colors, even acrylic will do. Now what I want you all to do with the frame, okay? If you have not painted, I had instructed that you have to paint these frames white color or black color, whatever you want, okay? If you have not done it, take your 4 frames and quickly paint them. Quickly paint them. And Abdullah, when you're cutting your design, okay, see this. When you're cutting your design, you need to cut half a centimeter away. Okay, so I have cut this, but
Okay, ma'am.
I have kept space because this is the space which is required to stick your design on the frame. So I'm going to show it to you all. Just show you first. See, this is the one which I have painted white. Okay, so paint your frame white. Now painting it white, paint it on this side as well, on the side. Okay, here, this side also you need to paint, because when you stick it, okay, when you stick it like this, if you don't paint the side, then you will see the cardboard, okay, the brown color. So paint the side. Okay, so quickly do this. All of you, if you have not painted,
Ma'am, but my cardboard isn't like this, ma'am. Ma'am, the way you told is like I don't have that thing in the middle. And ma'am, I mean there's this. I mean you made and then below there is one rectangle ka piece. I
yes,
don't have that. In the first class you told to cut that, so I made 4 of this and I got that thing also from it.
show me.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, my thing, this one, the outer cover, it is broken.
Ma'am, it is this one, ma'am. Look, this is how I do.
Okay, so Abdullah, you will have to make it again because it's broken. So you need to make it like this. Now, how do I continue? Because you don't have this thing. Your work is not complete. What about the rest of you? Have you completed your work?
Ma'am,
Broken.
I have a question.
Yes, yes, Abdullah, go ahead. 1 second, Ibrahim,
Yes.
just hold on. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Are you told to use the Sundaram books page cover, but that page cover is very delicate.
No. Okay, so see what I told to use, I said you use the back. See, the back is a hard cover. Or if you don't have the hard cover, then I asked you to buy a cardboard, because the cardboard in the stationery shop, it's not very expensive, and 2 people could have shared it. So if somebody is staying close to you, you could have just shared it. Like you could have shared it with Ibrahim or someone who was close to you, Mohammed. Okay, so this is, hold on. Let me 1 second. Hold on, Ibrahim, just a minute. So this is the hard cardboard. Can you see? I can't even bend it. This is what I want you all to use, because what you are talking about is this cover page. Okay, see this cover. This is easily bendable. Though for beginners, if you want, you can still make with this, not a problem. But then you have to be very careful when you're cutting it. Yes. Now go ahead, Ibrahim or
Okay,
Yahya.
ma'am. I will just observe this class and then I will make this cardboard
Yes.
again and I'll do it.
Okay, no problem. So Ibrahim, please share what you have done. Ibrahim or Yahya, who wants to ask me? Please share what you have done.
Ma'am, Yahya is saying that his frame is broken.
Okay, so how did your frame break? Now just.
Ma'am, I put it in one place and we got to the picnic now. And I put it in one place, and then when I came now, it was broken.
Okay,
Then
so
I fixed it with tape. Then also it is moving and it's
Now tell me, have you used this one, this easily bendable cover?
the cardboard from stationery shop.
Ma'am, can we take the brown cardboard that we get?
Yes, so that's what I told you. Even the cartons that you get, I'll show you one second. Even the cartons can be used. You know, these cartons that you get, the Amazon cartons, you can just use these. You know, you don't have to actually buy. So that's why, yes, Ibrahim, tell me.
Ma'am, I am done with all my 4 frames of cardboard. I had a doubt that what we have to paint, ma'am.
Okay,
White
no
color.
problem. No problem. Now show me what you have done so I can explain. So you can use these cardboards also.
Just a second.
Or-
So
yeah,
I told you I'm making a shape. I told you I'm making a shape design.
right.
So I've made a basic triangle shape design.
Okay, but you need to
And
paint it.
yeah, I was asking how to paint it. And here are
Okay.
all my frames.
You have all your 4 frames. Very good.
Yes.
Excellent. I'm glad somebody.
And-
Now whoever has these frames, we are going to continue with this. Okay. Observe, all of you, rest of you observe. I want all of you to complete this by next week, please. Okay. No excuses. Now, in this 45 minutes, whatever we can do, I will show you. Then the rest of it, I will post either pictures or video. Okay. Now, all of you, what I had told you all last week was that you need to paint these frames. Okay. Now let's start painting it. Now the frame can be black or white. It depends on what color you want to use. Okay. So I leave that up to you. So quickly start painting these frames and leave the OHP sheet aside for the time being. Just leave it aside. Okay. Take your frame. The rest of you who have not done it, okay. What about you, Aisha, Yahoo? Have you done?
Yes,
Great. Can you share it with us? Oh, wow. Fantastic. Just look at this. She has completed the whole thing. Ah, yes, you had shared it with me. Correct. Excellent. Can you see this? Now, when you put this tea light, now I'll show you what this fairy light or tea light is. Very nicely done. So you have used glass colors, right?
Yes, ma'am. I used glass color for the background and the animals I used acrylic.
Acrylic. Excellent work. I loved it. Completely loved it. Okay, let me just replace them. Can you see? This is the light that we will require. Now, if you don't have this light, doesn't matter. Okay, you get these small, tiny tea lights, okay, in the market. If you just go to any hardware store, you might get this also, and you might get those small, tiny tea lights also. You can use that. Okay, so the tea light, you just have to place it down. This thing, you will have to fix from top. So all that fixing and all, I will show you. I don't think we'll be able to complete it in today's video. I wanted to continue with that, thinking that you might have finished this. But anyways, let's go ahead with this quickly now, okay? Yes, Ibrahim, any more questions? Because your hand is still raised. Okay. So quickly, I'm going to paint my frames, all the 4 frames. All of you, whoever has got the frame, just give it a brush. Okay, even Anas, you have your frames, right? So just paint them quickly. And on the sides, okay, important to paint on the sides because it will be visible. And if you have these cardboard, this area where you're cutting, sometimes the cardboard just, it's loose and it gives away. So just with a blade, get it even so that it doesn't look shabby when you're sticking it. Okay. And then paint it. I'll be back in a moment. I need water. So y'all just continue. Don't use too much water because this cardboard will start bending. Okay, it will get soft and it will start bending. So just try and use the
Ma'am,
paint. Yes, yes, Ibrahim.
we can paint any color, na?
Yes, any
White
color,
or black.
white, black, whichever color you want. Okay, not necessarily black or white only. Those are the basic colors normally for lampshade, but you can just paint whatever you like. No worries. You can paint it red, yellow, blue, green, whichever color you want. Okay. Only
We
thing is,
only have to paint from the front side, right?
yes, front side and the sides. Okay, the outer sides I want you to paint so that when you're sticking it, one of the sides will be visible. So if you don't paint it, then it will look untidy. So outer sides everywhere, this one, then on top here and here. Just paint all of those sides. You don't have to paint the back of it. And use thick acrylic paint only. Water just if you require to spread it, but don't use too much water. Your cardboard will swell up also and it will bend. Even here, all this area which will be visible to us, just paint. So the original lampshade was made with foam material. Okay, they have used foam board. And I don't know whether foam board is available in the market, but it is very easily cut. The foam board can be easily cut and it is available in a white color itself. So
Ma'am,
you
it
don't
is
even have to.
available.
It is available? Great.
But it is available in colors like purple, blue. I use it for my video backgrounds.
Oh, excellent. I was not aware of this. Okay. So if anyone wants to try out with the foam board, you can go ahead and do that. But I don't know the costing of the foam board and how big.
Ma'am, it's A4 size, but it is a little expensive.
Okay. So then I think we are doing a good job with this cheaper option. How much did you pay for the cardboard, Yaya?
Ma'am, it's Ibrahim.
Yeah, Ibrahim. No, Yaya told me he bought the cardboard, right?
Yeah, I also got like 25 rupees.
25 rupees for the whole big sheet, right? It's a huge sheet.
The whole two A4 size cardboards.
Okay. Munir, what about you? I don't see you doing any artwork these days. Yes, Munir, I'm talking to you. He's not even there. You just switch on your video and what do? Go off to sleep? Okay. Is it complete? Painting work done? Now it will dry up
Yes,
also
ma'am.
quickly because who is that? Mohammed?
No, ma'am, it is me, Abdullah. I didn't actually paint because I have to make it again. I was.
Okay. Smart.
Ma'am, I'm on the second floor.
Okay. Use thick paint. Okay. Without too much of water. It will dry up quickly also. I'm just doing a quick job because I want to show you all how to stick it. Okay. And the same thing I want to show the mandala also.
Ma'am,
done.
there are some cuts of the pen knife on the frame. Is that okay?
Yeah, I know a lot of areas now. So it's okay right now. What you do is just color it. And I don't know, let me think of a way to just hide that.
Ma'am, I'm
Maybe
done.
you're done? Great. Can I see, Mohammed? Okay, another option which we can, try. Okay, it just came to my mind. You have these masking tape, which is of a plain color. You can just stick the masking tape on it and it will hide the entire cut or whatever is untidy. And then on that, you can paint white. You can try doing that. Yes, Mohammed, I want to see. Wow, that's nice. So you completed all the 4? Great. Okay, just give it 2 minutes. It will dry and then we start sticking it. Even use a texture paste and give it a texture. That will also look nice. It will make your frame stronger also. These are just ideas in case if you want to do it once more. Isn't it a nice gift to give someone your own handmade? So the first one, it can be untidy, but once you know what to do, you will be more tidy with it next time you do it. Okay, done with the painting. Now your designs also, quickly cut all your designs and keep it ready. So this is how you have to just cut. Leave some space. Great. Leave some space and cut. Now what you will do is turn your frame. Okay. Now on the back side of your frame, take glue. Okay. And use very little glue. Let it not smudge too much. And just apply at the edge. Okay. Here. Okay. Little glue. And then take your design and stick it. Now you'll have to just align it properly. Okay, line to line, you can just place it and then stick it. Okay, it will take some time to stick. Just leave it for 5 minutes. So all the designs you just stick it quickly, and then we will stick our lampshade.
But ma'am, I have not painted the designs.
No problem. You can paint it on it also. Okay, so like see this one, even I haven't painted. So what I'll do, I'm just sticking it quickly and then I'll paint over it. If you want, you can paint it and stick it, or you can just observe. So now I leave it up to you. I want you to complete this work by next week. So if you want, you can just observe what I'm doing right now and then do it at your time, so that you can, sometimes you just get some good ideas when you're doing it at in your own convenient time. Right now you will be rushed. So you can take your time. I don't have a problem, but by next week, see that it's complete. And Aisha, please post your work on Google Classroom. Okay, I would like to share it. Okay, so here is our design. It's ready. And you can paint on it. So don't worry about painting it. If you want to do it right now, or then just observe and do it later. I leave it. Just leave it aside for some time. Let it dry completely. Same way, all the frames you have to stick. Now, I'm not going to stick all my patterns because I haven't done it yet. Okay, I spoiled 2-3 of my designs, so I want to do it properly. Now, what I'm doing is take this side of the frame, okay, one side, and apply glue on it.
Ma'am, we have to put lights also, right, inside?
Yes, I'm going to show you that. I'm just trying to see if I can complete this, then I'll show you the other part also. Okay, once you have applied glue, the other frame, okay, now the other frame you have to place it on top of this. Okay, align it properly. Very important that you align it. And you will have to hold it till it joins. Because the glue is wet, it will just fall off. Okay, so apply it Place it, align it properly, and just hold it. Okay. So this is the tricky part here, because the moment you try to leave it, it will lose its shape also. It might just get stuck in the wrong way. So you'll have to be careful here and see that your alignment is also proper. So the top, there should be no gap on the top or the sides. This is the tricky part, really. So be careful when you're doing it. And just hold it for 2 minutes maybe, so that it fits properly. Alignment is very important. So yeah. Otherwise it will look untidy. And then after this, you can put one more coat of paint so that this line that is visible will also be covered, okay? This is the first part.
Ma'am, for sticking, can we use double-sided tape?
How will you use double-sided tape, Ibrahim? I don't know. Can you show it to us?
Like, I will cut small strips of it, but I'm not talking about that thin double-sided tape. I'm talking that thick. It is very sticky. That one. One time I tried with it to stick something, and it worked. I'll see, ma'am.
Yeah. So you can share that with everyone. Okay, I'm going to use the way they have shown. I'll just do that. Okay, but if you can do a better job with the double-sided tape, great. So just share that idea with all of us. Or maybe what you can do now is, once you stick this, no, you can just put a masking tape so that it remains there. Okay, now my alignment is good. So I'm just going to hold it for 2 minutes till it dries, and then I'll go to the next string.
Ma'am, can you see? It is fitting perfectly, the design.
Yeah, good. Did you stick it?
No, ma'am, I'll paint it first. Otherwise, if I don't paint now I'll
Yeah.
paint now, then the frame can get spoiled as well.
No
I'll
problem.
paint it.
Absolutely. Take your time. You have one whole week. Okay. Now I think this is. Don't forget to paint it once more on top, so that that line which is visible, no, that will be covered up completely. I think I'm going to try with a foam board also. That's a better option. And it's much lighter. Okay, now I'm just going to leave it as it is so that it dries. Till then you can, if you want to stick your designs, Mohammed, if you have completed, you can start sticking your designs on the frame. Hello, Amina.
I'm doing that only.
Okay. And Aisha Baghdadi, have you done anything on this lampshade? Please share your work. Okay, Aisha. So how did it get ruined? Can you just share? Okay. Now I'm going to the next frame. Same way. Now, I'm just showing you without picking the design, but y'all please pick your designs before pasting it, okay? Because after that, it's going to be a tough job to paste your design. Okay, now the same way, I'm going to stick this other frame. Again, apply glue on the side and then stick it on top like this. How much time do we have? Okay, Aisha. No worries, but just be sure that you make another one, okay? Now again, I will hold this for 2 minutes. And then same way, I will stick the other side, okay? So I'll complete my skein. Now another thing which I wanted to show you all today was to make the top of this. Now once your frame is ready, okay, you're going to just turn this. Okay, you will get a square out here. I'm just placing this. Okay, this is the square that you will get. Now what you need to do is take a small cardboard piece again, the remain of whatever you have done, like this piece is there. Okay, this is a waste piece. You can do is just place it on this. Okay, and mark the square from the outside. Okay, this is what you're going to stick on top of the frame. So just mark the square and cut it. I'm just showing it to you. See to it that it's a proper square. Okay, so once your frame is complete, you need to do this. And when you're cutting it, before that, you will place your tea light in the center here. So now this is for you, Aisha, for the remaining part. Okay, so you will have to complete it. So you just make a circle here, because this circle you will have to cut. Okay, this is where you're going to place your tea light. Cut the circle, cut the square. Okay, paint it white. From top, you have to paint it white. Now, keep this aside. Now, another thing that you have to do is, now I'm just keeping my frame aside. You have understood how to stick the frame, right? All of you? Any doubts there? Now, what we need to do is, this circle, you need to make, just even randomly just cut. This is just to cover the area, the top area, and you can even use it as a lantern if you want. I'm just gonna cut this. You can use a softer paper, okay, which can actually roll nicely. So any softer paper, and this is how you're going to cover this. So this circle that you're going to cut, okay, and you have made a circle, but try to cut inside, like a smaller circle, okay, because this is what you need to fit inside, and it will come out a little bit and it will get stuck over here. Okay, so here it will tighten up, and so just cut a smaller circle. So you make the large one using this, and then make a smaller one in between. Okay, so this is what you're going to cut. After that, you just have to place this here around this. So you need to make, now this you can use a normal paper, it's okay. If you use a this thing, cardboard is better. You'll have to just wait for it to stick, and then you have to place it on top of this like this. Okay, so your tea light gets covered. Okay, so the tea light will be inside and this will cover it like this. This is what you have to do. I will be sharing the pictures. So here I'm just giving you a demo so that you have an idea. Okay, once you stick this, on top of this, you're just going to again cut triangles. Okay, now these triangles should be of the same size. So, and the same way, once the triangles are cut, the same way we are going to stick all the triangles from the side and then place it on top of this. Again, you need to just stick it. You have to make a hole here. Okay, on the opposite triangles, you need to make holes so that you can put one string inside and you can hang it against your window, or just as a lantern, or you can place it on your side table as a lampshade. Yes, Ibrahim, any question?
Ma'am, if we stick all the frames to make it stand, then how will we put the tea light inside? We'll put it from the base.
Yes.
So
So
how
we
will
will
it get put? It will fall, right?
No, it won't fall. That's why we are making this, right? This is going to be on the top. Okay, and we are cutting this so that we can fix this tea light. Okay, so I will, again, I'm telling you, I will share the pictures so that you have a proper idea. Okay, so once you cut this area in the middle, what you will do is you will push this tea light through it, and there will be a point where it will be tight enough. Okay, so that's where it will get fixed. Now the switch button is going to be down. So when you have to switch it on, you will have to put your hand from below this lampshade and switch it on. Okay, there is enough of space. So you have to do that. Got it?
Ma'am, I'm done with 2 of my frames designs.
Yeah, that's good. Nice, Ibrahim. Okay, now let me see. So the time is up. So now this, I will share the pictures, but by next week, complete your work, okay? So this, hopefully by today itself, I will share it on Google Classroom. So please check. And video is always uploaded on YouTube. So you must just go there and check. Today, I will put both the videos on Google Classroom. Last week's and this week, okay? Okay, I'll see y'all next week now. I hope you all will complete this lampshade. I want pictures and post it on Google Classroom. Bye, all of you. Have a great day.
Bye,
And any doubts, you can ask me right away. Any doubts? Okay, so I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.